Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video where I'm actually not a crying wreck. I will fill you guys in since it's been a while. I'm still single. What a shocker. And I don't know, I've just been doing more things for myself. I also got on some antidepressant medication, which I do think is helping. And I've been more active. I've been doing things like more outside. I haven't been ruminating as much. I mean, I do feel lonely still, but that's like a normal human emotion. No pill is going to take that away. But I just wanted you guys to see me when I'm actually looking like not terrible, not crying, not like, oh my gosh, my life is terrible. Nobody's going to ever love me. Like, holy crap. Yeah, so what have I been doing lately? Well, I'm gonna go to a Breaking Benjamin concert. Woohoo! I'm excited in Saratoga. And what else am I gonna do? I have been doing more things. I went to see The Lion King, with my kids. And I went to the beach the other day. What else? Oh, I went to Cross Gates in Albany. If you guys don't know, it's a mall. I've been doing more things for myself. More like, I don't know, just things that make me feel good. Like, I've been doing my hair and doing my makeup and like getting happy and saying like, screw all you people. No, just kidding. But basically, I am just living my life, and if people can see that I'm happy and upbeat, then that's great. And I want them to see that because that's the way we all should be. We don't need to be sulking, but at the same time, you know, there are reasons too. I do understand why, like, some people might feel like they need to be sad or sulk. Like, you all know that I was the sulker. But at the same time, we can learn to be happy, can't we, guys? I'm bored. I'm in my room. I'm hanging out. I actually cleaned. Like, holy crap, it's a miracle. I can see my floor. Before there was like bags of clothes. When I was all depressed, I didn't want to do anything. Didn't want to fix my room. Didn't want to do anything at all. But no, seriously, guys, I got on sertraline, which is basically Zoloft. And it's the only antidepressant that's approved for people with PTSD. And that's because we have neurons in our amygdala and other areas of our brain. And serotonin happens to be one of them. And what Zoloft does is it blocks the serotonin from being, they call it a reuptake blocker. So your brain won't take the serotonin in like it normally would. It leaves it out longer, and it's supposedly like, you know, one of the neurotransmitters that affect mood. So I mean, it's not a miracle worker. I still feel normal emotions, but I'm not ruminating. And when I do think negatively, it doesn't affect me as badly. Like, I'm not, like, focusing on it only and, like, making that my only thought process. Like, and I've also started to write down, like, positive things about myself and saying them. And I was meditating for a while, like, every day, because I got into basically what was a really, really bad relationship with someone who ended up, let's just say, basically they were a psychopath. And that was kind of like a wake-up call for me, because I'm like, I am way better than the things that I accept from others. And the only way for me to get truly better is to stop worrying about what's going to happen in the future and start loving myself. And I know I've said that in videos before, but I actually put it into practice. And here are the results. Happy, fun-loving Veronica. Don't you love her? But really, I started, like, journaling things like, I'm happy and I'm whole right now. And why am I happy and whole right now? Because my flaws don't determine my value or worth. Hallelujah. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to be sad anymore. And I just made the choice. Well, I actually think that it was kind of divine intervention from God. And okay, if you guys don't believe, you don't have to believe. That's my beliefs. But I just had a thought as I was driving that maybe I should try getting on antidepressant medication. It's better than like ruminating and like thinking about, suicide ideation and all that crazy stuff. Like, I'm like, I don't want to be like this, so I'm going to try to do something. And that just popped into my head that I should try to get on Zoloft. I think it's because I was on it once before, and it was like the only medication that I actually noticed helped a little bit. But I would get side effects from almost like everything that I was on. So, I didn't want to try it again, but the research shows that it works better than a placebo. And it's the only medication that's been shown to be effective for PTSD other than Prozac, and it actually showed to be more significant than Prozac as well. And it also, research shows that people who are very, very depressed are the ones that benefit from antidepressants. And I was really, really depressed, as you guys could see. So I've been on it now for, I would say, a couple months. I upped my dose like last week. I started on 25 milligrams. Now I'm on 35. And I'm not here to condone taking pills or medication. I just was basically at my last resort. And I have to say that it was beneficial for me. I don't know how long I'm going to be on it. I might be on it forever. I might not have to be. I don't know. But for now, it's helping, and I'm glad. I'm a better mom. I'm a happier person. I've been doing more things for myself, just like sitting in my bed, watching TV. I cleaned my room. I got a TV. I'm listening to my music. I like trance and EDM. For people who don't know me, that's my thing. I'm currently listening to it now. So, yeah, I gotta say that antidepressants can be a good thing. I don't think medication should be the first line of intervention, but I do think that for some people, yes, it's necessary and it can help. It helped me. You want to go to your doctor, obviously. You don't want to be taking street drugs and stuff, but this isn't even a controlled substance. It's just literally, it just keeps my neurotransmitters in my brain longer. And for some reason, it works for PTSD, probably because we have serotonin in areas of our brain, like the amygdala, which is a huge component of PTSD. And so, yeah, I no longer really ruminate as much, and when I do, I don't engage in those thoughts. I can turn them off easier, and I can feel more love for myself. I can see more hope. I can see how I would blow things out of proportion in my head, like make them worse than what they needed to be. And I know that I'm a pretty cool chick. I'm not really terribly bad looking, so I got that going for me. I don't know. I don't need to be depressed. I don't need to sulk. We all have our issues, and yeah, we're all here on this journey just to help each other and love ourselves, love our neighbors, love God, and so I am here to tell you guys that there is definitely hope. You just gotta make a decision to want to be happy and say goodbye to all the haters, the people that don't like you, the people that want to say things bad about you, the people that want to criticize you. Tell them to hit the road, Jack, because we ain't playing that game no more. No more. Yeah. I don't know. I hope you guys are happy to see me happy, because I am glad that I'm not crying and sulking and wham, wham, wham. I'm still lonely. That didn't go away. I still would love to be able to be in a relationship, but I do appreciate my independence. I appreciate the fact that I'm not going crazy over somebody who can't value me or can't give me what I need. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stay chilling and keep doing things that are good for me and healthy for me and keep enjoying life. Yeah, I'm super excited to go to Breaking Benjamin. Woo! It's Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle, and 3 Days Grace. I'm going to see him, guys. I'm going to see him. First time, and yeah, it's going to be great. I have my outfit picked out. I know what I'm going to wear. I'm going to look gorge. Gorge. Is that a word? Gorge. Probably not. Well, yeah, it is a word, but not in the context I mean it. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Now I'm rambling just because I like to talk. Oh, and I like Rick and Morty. Random, I know, but Rick and Morty is freaking awesome. For people who haven't seen it, gotta watch it. That is comic relief, people. If you feel sad, turn on Rick and Morty. What else? I'm starting St. Rose on August 26th. Wish me luck. I'm going to be busy. Buzz, busy bee. Oh yeah, and I've been watching Conan a lot, and you guys should look up Conan O'Brien with Jordan Shalansky. It's freaking hilarious. It's funny as heck. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You need to look it up, because this Jordan Shalansky guy, yeah, he's a little out there, and Conan calls him out on his stuff. Let's just say that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm just more like happier. Like, I'm not like sulking, like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm alone, I'm always going to be alone forever, I'm forever going to be alone. Like, that's not really a thing. People really aren't forever alone unless they want to be. That's a choice, people. And I've come to realize that I have to work on myself. I have to learn how to love myself. Stop caring about what other people think. But yes, the medication did kind of give me that little nudge to get there. And sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need a little nudge, people. We need one. Yep. So I'm glad to give you guys a positive report. What else should I let you guys know? I've been listening to Avicii a lot. I didn't realize how spiritual his music actually was until I looked him up. And it's too bad that I did it after he died, because it would have been really cool to go to one of his shows. But I liked him after I watched his documentary on Netflix, which I do recommend, because if you're curious about mental illness or anxiety, especially, he had an anxiety disorder and he ended up committing suicide. And after I saw that, I realized how precious our life is, and mental illness is not worth dying for. So we really need to get our stuff under control, because you don't know the people you're going to impact. Like I always say, if you weren't here, and that's a real thing. So I bet he's in heaven regretting what he did. He made a lot of great music, and if you guys like EDM or anything like that, you guys should look up Avicii, especially his album Stories. The last one they came out with, I don't even think was Avicii. I think it was people that were trying to get money off of his name, and maybe were finishing some of his lyrics, or like, I don't know, but definitely doesn't sound like Avicii music. But his last 3 albums before he passed, 100% people, it was great. Broken Arrows is good. Basically every song on the Stories album is great. But I'm not here to promote Avicii. I'm just here to promote happiness. I'm here to promote spiritual and mental health, and letting you guys know you've seen my videos before in the past, and now you see me. And I'm telling you, it's hard work. You got to work at it. You got to make a choice to do it every single day, to work on yourself. And I'm not saying I'm 100% there, and tomorrow I could get depressed again, but the point is to never give up. Keep fighting it, because You're worth it. Your life is worth it. Your happiness is worth it. You have a purpose. You have a plan for your life. You're not here by accident. And you need to embrace yourself and you need to love yourself. That's really important. I've been watching a lot of NDE research on YouTube, people's experiences, and a lot of people's NDEs match up with other NDEs. The research is pretty compelling. So I definitely believe we go on. And I believe that every life we touch is a divine intervention. I really do. I think that everybody we meet them for a reason, even if we don't understand why, even if they cause pain in our lives. That was an opportunity for us to help them or to teach them something or to learn something about ourselves. I learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to really say about it. I can just be glad to give you guys a positive report. I'm really glad to see you guys, and I'm just glad that I'm working on myself and you guys can see positive results. So I'm living proof, people. Right here, this girl, living proof. You can do it. You can get happier. And it's not because somebody else made me happy. It's because of my choices. I chose to do things to make myself happier. I went to counseling. I got on medication. I read Bible scriptures that are positive. I remind myself that I'm not alone, that I have a purpose. I've also been writing and reading positive sentences that can change the negative tape I have up here. And when I notice I'm talking to myself in a negative way, I try to change it by saying something positive. I am more aware of that now than I was before. I used to not even notice when I was talking bad about myself. Now I know. Now I make a point to notice when I'm thinking negative thoughts. And I change them. I hang out with friends now more. I go out into nature. I've been actually walking on a nature trail. And it's nice. Nature is very therapeutic. So it really all starts with us, guys. We have to make the decision. We have to make the choice to be happy. And sometimes we need to get on medication. Sometimes we need to get out in nature. Sometimes we need to go through a lot of pain before we can see light at the end of the tunnel. But we can get there, and we're doing it together. And just know you're not alone. I'm serious, guys. So I will talk to you guys soon. See you later. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.